Why, hello there. Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. Failure imminent. I should rename it instead of spaced out. It's failure imminent. We have failed many, many, many times. So currently, we're trying to get our new power production up and running. We are slowly getting there. Very slowly. We've got a second oxygen area here under production. It's slowly getting built. We have our oil well over here that we are finally starting to do some stuff to prepare to make plastic, which will help us out in various functions. We are continuing to explore and find more vents, which we have one over here we need to get to and check it out. So that'll be something. We'll have to come through here, which means we're gonna have to have like a ladder piece there, and then we're gonna need to, yeah. Once we dig that, we'll be able to complete that ladder. All right, cool. This is another aluminum volcano, which is great. Kind of in the wrong area, but you know, we're gonna continue digging down over here as well. Might as well just plop that in. And then we've got lots of things we still need to do. Oh, we finally got all these in place so we can plant more blossom seeds all the way across. Oops, might help if I copy the settings. Do we have water? Yeah, so that's all hooked up. It's powered. We just gotta plant it. That's good. They probably won't grow because of lack of oxygen pressure. That is our biggest issue right now, and that's why we are driving to get that up to speed. In the meantime, I think temporarily, algae. So where is the biggest chunk of algae that we can just dig out really quickly and have a bunch of algae? Let's just take a look. Big chunk over here. It's a little bit out of the way. Can't quite reach it very easily. We'd have to dig to it. There's lots of algae in here, but we got to take care of a lot of stuff. And there's algae over here eventually that we'll get to. There is a huge chunk here, but we are not close enough to dig it out immediately. And there's some here. We could dig this out. This is a chlorine gas vent. You know what? We can get to this really quick and easy. We're just going to go straight across like that. We're going to dig that. We're going to dig this. And then we're just going to dig down. And that gives us all of that algae instantly. That is worth it. Then we are going to take, and I guess we couldn't reach that. That's unfortunate. Because that means we're going to have to build a temporary. We'll build the temporary. Alright. There is algae over here, so I guess, you know, we might as well do that. That way they can get over all to this and get those materials. Alright. Where else can we get a nice chunk of algae? If we were to finish digging all this out, we'd actually get quite a bit. So let's just get this. Yeah, let's get that. That'll allow us to dig all of this out and give us more algae. And then we could come down in here. Gotta wait for it. We can dig all of this, finally. We can also get this taken care of. We get a little more algae there. Slime will help as well. What is this waiting for? Pipe blocked. Oh, it's ready to do more stuff. Alright, let's turn it on. Cool. Alright, well, I mean, that'll help us. That'll help us get more algae going, so that we can get some temporary oxygen into the base. Meanwhile, we have a new dupe we can grab, or we can grab food. Cooking. Did we lose our cook? You know, that's a great question. Be right back. No, we still have Mad Max. We haven't lost Mad Max yet. That's good. We don't need decorating with noodle arms, and we don't need more cooking. I'm just going to take the food. There. That just helps us a little bit. And then I did see that we might have some new skills. So let me see. Hardy's maxed out still, and stressed. John's maxed out. Larry's maxed out and stressed. Mad Max is maxed out and stressed. Meryl Streep, you can do stuff. You can do all kinds of things. So do I want to give you hard digging, or do I want to... You know what? We're going to improve your strength just a little bit to support you. Same thing here. We're going to get you doing some critter ranching. Because I think we killed off our rancher. Yeah, we did. So that's good. Oh no, we have a rancher right here, Mo. Alright, so Mo's our primary farmer. He's maxed out. Orlando's not. He's our art person. So let's get him strength as well. Alright, well that's progress. I'm happy with that type of progress. That's good. We can survive that, right? We don't lose anybody else. Alright, what else do we need to do? Nothing. I mean, honestly, nothing. We just build. We've got all this piping done. We are almost ready to go down here. We need this on. Yep. This has to be an online thing. Not that we have to worry about these doors, but it just... I don't like it when there's red all over the place when it doesn't need to be, so, you know, coming back and just checking the doors is fun. Just to balance them back down. Cool. Alright, well, we'll keep these guys busy. Sometimes I think their priorities get a little mixed up. Alright, that's good. We've got that going. How come we don't have these going? It's sending a green signal. It just needs algae. You know. That's all. We just need algae, guys. We gotta get this base pressurized. Alright, meanwhile. Reduce this to a 6. We're gonna keep coming down. That's a long one. I think we'll switch right here. It's all about, you know, them going down and then eventually getting to a point where they just drop materials. I like how they're coming to dig this. It's only a 7, or it's only a 6, right? They're not digging any of this. Is it unreachable? No, it's just awaiting granite. That's all. It's not unreachable. They can get to it. It's just another one of those things that they're just not doing it. Alright, well, let's check out Smeloria. We haven't been over here yet. How we doing? We got plenty of food. We got high stress. We've got plenty of oxygen. We've got plenty of power. Did we find... Oh, we finally explored. Thank you. We need to continue exploring. I don't like to let loose all this water, but we're going to let loose all this water, and we're going to come over here. In fact, we're going to just do this on an 8. Yep. Yes, we are. Oh, we did get this dug out. That's good. Okay. I guess we need a bottom to our base as well, eventually. It'll probably be down here. simply because we'll include this inside the base. So let's do a little planning. We'll put this down on a 5. Igneous rock. So eventually what we'll do is we'll do this. Like that. That'll help seal in the rest of the base here. So we can kind of plan a little bit for that. That means this will come down to the bottom. Yeah, that'll work. We'll dig this stuff out, deconstruct these doors, so that we can come straight into here and go straight across. We don't need all these doors and stuff. That's just extra materials for us. And we can dig all this out and whatnot. All right. Power is still my issue over here. I've been trying to... We can support coal still. That's not a problem. But at some point, we're going to want to get it dug out. Or find an alternate power source. Now, there is the... Oh, looky here. You can see it. I don't know what it might be. But we're going to come straight down to it over here. And dig in there and find out what it is. Looks like there's more fuel here. So we might do some power source with ethanol. That might help us to survive. Meanwhile, in Vitalios, we're being really slow again. They are working on it, but they're just going really slow. I guess it's because they're trying to bring the granite in. And granite is far away, maybe? Yeah, that's probably what it is. Oxygen is looking better. Farm is finally back online. It's got enough pressure for these farms. That'll help. If we can get these farms going, resolve the food problem over here, since we've starved several people to death, that'll help us out. Avoid future issues. Do we have more skills? I always check because maybe Smeloria has got... Nope, nothing yet. Okay. Meanwhile, what else can we do? Trying to look. They are working on this over here. They are getting things. So, that's good. We are making progress all over the place, just in little bits and pieces. We really haven't maximized our farming potential to get things going. Mainly because we just don't have enough workers. We killed them all off, that's why. But let's just keep going. In the meantime, they're already 8. We'll just keep it going. Eventually we need this built as well so that we can continue to get more stuff. We have 37 cycles before the power runs out. Hydrogen. Let's see, what can we do over here? I guess we can continue to dig this out. Just on a regular priority. Eventually they'll build that. We can dig that out. Can do that. We can do that. You know, I mean, doing all these little digs, it just continues to clean stuff up. Eventually, like I said, we might have most of the map dug out. We'll keep cold areas always. So we gotta look into... You know, our solution might be we just need to do the nuclear power, but we have to get stuff generating. Awaiting rad bolts. We don't have rad bolts. What do we do? Is that the next one, though? We need the yellow, right? Yeah. Orange is the... I forget what orange is. Alright, orange is the data analysis. Yellow is rad bolts. How do we get rad bolts? open the radiation overlay to view this building's radiation port. Okay. I have no idea how this works, but I can tell you we don't have the technology for it, I don't think. We got a Rad Bolt generator. Alright, attracts nearby radiation to generate rad bolts. Emits generated rad bolts in the direction of your choosing when you see rad bolt threshold is reached. Rad bolts collected will rapidly decay while this building is disabled. We have a manual to refined radioactive ores. Emits radiation when powered that can be collected by a Rad Bolt generator and receives and directs Rad Bolts from Rad Bolt generators. So does that mean we need, though, to hook up some sort of a piping? Where's our rate? This is, okay, so here's all of this. That's a lead suit, so I guess we would need this to be researched next. That's a Rad Bolt Chamber. A Rad Bolt joint plate, which receives Rad Bolts from the generators and directs them through walls. This is interesting. Where's our shipping overlay? Where's the shipping stuff? It's up, isn't it? So I'm just wondering, is there... No, there's nothing that's like a conveyor for Rad Bolts that I can see. This is all space stuff. Yeah. Diamond press. Uses power and Rad Bolts to crush refined carbon into diamond. Interesting. Okay. And then, of course, eventually we can have our, you know, where is it? Power. This is power, right? Yes. No. That's refinement. No, that is power. I thought there was like a nuclear generator or something. There's a petroleum engine for rockets, and this is a rocket engine. Battery models, solar panels, those all need plastic. That's why, you know, we can't go that far yet. Hydrogen engines, more space stuff. Produces radiation, centrifuge, space exploration, Rad Bolt, radiation sensors. Huh, I'm not seeing any like reactor, like to generate power. You'd think there'd be, we've got all this stuff for radiation, but we don't, all we can do is build an engine to propel rockets, but we can't create power from it? Huh. Well, we'll have to take a look, but meanwhile, that means we can't research that until we get some more Rad Bolts, evidently. So, does that mean, do we really want this in the base? Maybe we don't want this in the middle of the base, because it's based on radiation. I'm betting that's the case, so we're going to go ahead and deconstruct that, and we will move it outside of the base somewhere. Meanwhile, is this done yet? They are. Okay, well, they are over here earnestly working on this. Which is nice. I'm glad they're working on it. Could they go a little faster? They seem to be distracted because, like, they're digging down over here. Oh, good, we got another vent. Well, we want to figure out what that is, so let's create a path to it. And then, of course, we're going to build this path as well, which they've already dug that out, so that's good. That's going to generate some heat. We might want to put a door in here so that we don't melt the ice as much. We'll do that. Like over here, see how all of this is melting? Just because of this area. And it's refreezing. You can see it is dripping as liquid and then it's refreezing, which is good. Alright, well. Come on, guys. Gotta get these things done. I know you're digging in all of these other areas, which is great. It's nice that you're digging out all of these other areas, but at the same time, it's like, I don't need all of those other areas. I need you to fix the base. And right now, the one thing the base needs is a good oxygen supply. I mean, we have solved our problem with pressure just because we're using the algae, but that algae is a temporary solution. I want these to be self-sufficient and be able to manage generating everything that we need. In the meantime, there is an opportunity. So we're putting out all of this right here, as you can see, carbon dioxide, the black dots, right? It's coming from in here, it's coming from in the base. There is an opportunity to create a farm. So the farm would be these things here. Dust caps. They're mushrooms. And you can grow them. They need complete darkness, so no illumination. They need an atmosphere of carbon dioxide. And then they also need fertilization from slime. And we have all of that stuff. So I'm thinking it would be good to create a farm for that. Now that means we need a water lock to build it. Because we would have to go through the water lock. We could do that potentially right here. There's a water lock right there. We might even have enough water to do it. And if we don't, we can maybe put another ice plate up here just to cool something down and melt some stuff. But otherwise, we'll get water there. They don't need any... Do they need irrigation? No, they don't need irrigation. So we just need to take this, which we can build out of clay. And we'll be able to go straight across to here. Some muck root. Uproot that. Dig it out. Be able to do that. And grab that. And then what we can do is we can put a vent down here. And we can just take some carbon dioxide and pump it and fill it in, and we've got ourselves a little farm of dust cap of mushrooms to fry up for additional food. And you know, we'll have to bring the slime over, but we've got lots of slime. We've got slime in all of these little storage bins everywhere, there, here, and laying everywhere. So that could be an extra food source. So we're gonna do that. All right. Well, that completes this episode. We've got more plans and more stuff. We still do not have this online. We're gonna have to wait for it. But we are slowly exploring and looking at things, and you know, eventually we'll get there. We got more people starving in this space. Well, you're on the toilet. That's why you're starving. Go eat. There's plenty of food. All right, everybody. Thank you very much, and we shall see you in the next episode.